So I finally went on my solo camping art retreat, and I basically just hiked through all the beautiful fall foliage, sat by the golden river, went in for a cold dip twice, saw some waterfalls. I just saturated myself in beautiful landscapes. So come along and I'll show you what I did. I'm packing up for my trip. I originally thought this was going to be a group adventure with like 5 to 20 friends in tow. And everyone was busy or didn't want to come, or for whatever reason, hiking and camping is not their thing. I'm going solo. This is my first official 2-day solo camping trip. I'm gonna hike all day on a waterfall trail and then camp at a state park near there. I'm hoping the leaves are beautiful. I'm just fully committing to this solo adventure, which aligns with my dream. I'm taking my paints and a bunch of canvases that you saw me gesso yesterday or last week. And I'm just gonna be on my own personal art retreat. I bought myself all these goodies to eat, and I'm taking a book. The weather's gonna be cold, but it'll be okay. I have a really warm sleeping bag. I bought bear spray for the first time in my life, and a whistle because my friend recommended, just in case I fall off the cliff or something. I'm super excited. I've been to both places before. I love them, especially in the fall when the leaves are changing. It's just so striking. I'm just about all packed up. I'm about to go organize the trunk of my car and make sure there's room for everything. And I guess you guys are along for the ride, whether you want to or not. Real life friends can say no, but the audience is always there, right? All right, my dears, feeling good, feeling great. For the leaves, and there's so much water. The sound is so relaxing. It feels so rich and alive and abundant. I love these hikes because it just fills my heart and my mind with inspiration for my art, and my body feels relaxed with all the action and movement. And the sense of exploration and adventure always makes me feel good. Fills my artist's soul. All right, I'm behind schedule, but I still have to get to the campsite. I feel fantastic. This place is so beautiful. Everywhere I look is just like a perfect shot. Anyways, let's keep going. After one last long look around, Mother Nature is my muse and my lover. She sends me messages all day long. and she sends me sunlight every day. She shows me what is good and beautiful, and she works with me to express that. I know you can't be on the trail with me today, but that's why I'm here, showing you all this.
Beneath the shadows of this quiet town, I see you there, your feathers on the ground. Your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world. What's in a life you never could offer? Even if you never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound.
I think I'm gonna check out the creek and then I'm gonna go look at the viewpoint if I have time. I did have time, and look at this view.
You were made to soar amongst the clouds, but never learn to rise above these crowds. Stuck in the dust of the life that you found, with nowhere to go, no higher ground.
We made it to the art retreat part of this trip. In a way, the entire story is just all for one painting, but in another way, all of the painting is just so I can tell the story. So here I am. I made it to the river with my paints and all my supplies. I have a system where I'm going to use the river water, but I'm going to take the dirty acrylic paint back to my house to dispose of it correctly. I'm super excited. I'm glad that you're here. And we finally made it to the art part. Like, we hiked, we swam, we ate food, we drank our coffee. The world is a beautiful place. I wish everyone I've ever known and loved could be with me here right now. For this piece, I really wanted to capture the whole of my experience of this trip so far. So a lot of really bright leaves to represent the bright yellows, greens, reds, and oranges that I've seen on my hiking. This is true plein air. And I also wanted to capture the cool tones of the rocks on this river. If you look at them, a lot of them are like pink and blue, purple, greenish. It's really pretty and really muted. So I wanted to put both of those on here, kind of represent the contrast between the brightness and the darkness, the bright clear colors and the muted colors. My heart is still buzzing with all of the beauty that I saw on my hikes, and I really wanted to capture that in this painting. I basically have to get into a meditation about the details. It's not my favorite part, but like anything in life, I just submit to the process, submit to the minutes, and so far this artist retreat has been a wild success, mostly for the soul of the artist, but tomorrow's going to be a painting day.
My time believing that I'm flying like a cannonball. Yeah. What if I'm just concealing that I'm waiting for a star?
I think I'm going to stop here to let it dry, and I'm going to finish the highlights and stuff at home in my studio. It's getting kind of cold and it's getting kind of dark right now. Actually, I'm going to start this canvas. Sometimes I like to paint a loose background layer on my canvases before I paint my actual picture. So since I had some paint left and I wanted to get every last minute out of my day here, I just did a quick textured background. I am blissing out. This has been so fun. One more night. Okay, once again, this is the dream. The next morning, I was up early and I drove up to the lookout to set up to paint in the morning light.
Maybe we're okay if we don't look too close into the mirror. Just do as they say. Let it all go, flow down the river.
For this second painting, I really wanted to capture the incredible beauty of this valley overlook and represent all the fall colors on the different hills going back into the distance. It was a lot of fun to work on. I usually do this kind of painting with oils instead of acrylics, so it was a bit of a challenge to work with acrylics as a medium. And I kept thinking I would really love to do like a Bob Ross October. Maybe next year I'll just drive around to scenic places and do the tried and true Bob Ross style landscapes everywhere. I think that would be a lot of fun, and people tend to like those. But here I just keep making the colors brighter and brighter as they get closer, putting in more detail. I really like just being immersed in the moment, and everything else kind of fades away, and the only thing I'm focusing on is the colors and the textures. It's really satisfying. This painting, I think I'm gonna check the time, see how much I have before I have to leave, and then probably do that short hike and then paint again, hopefully swim at noon and then paint at that one really cute swimming hole I saw yesterday. I'm at that. Alright, I'll take you with me.
Don't know what you're waiting for anymore. You're bullet through the door.
You can see how the leaves are swirling in the current behind me.
I am stuck in the middle. Yeah, I'm stuck in between.
I'm all set up. I think I'm going to try to focus on this beautiful turquoise color I see in the center, surrounded by the muted colors, and then the leaves are going to be part of the focus. I'm going to do 2.
And I don't know what it means, no. This is what it feels like.
Alright, that's how far I am by now. I'm afraid if I swim first, I'm going to get too cold to finish them, so I'm going to let them dry for about 15 minutes, then just work with it, see what we get. I'm going to use the sponge, I'm going to use the paintbrush, different techniques. Okay, I've worked on the details in the water, and now I'm going to add some of the fun textures for the leaves.
I'm gonna open up my eyes this time. Open my heart and do it with a smile. I'm gonna love. Give me your love.
Alright, let me show you what we got so far. I'm actually pretty happy with the one, and I'm even happier with the second one. So I might add some extra colors, a little more form, but I like it. I think it's good. We'll see how I feel when I get home. I cannot resist a cold plunge this time of year, so I had to jump in, even though the air temp was probably 55 degrees. I don't know how cold the water was. And then as soon as I'm up there in the sunshine again, I'll be fine. And then we drive home, because as I always say, it's always at some point, it's always time to come home. Except I'm actually very appropriately stopping at a women's song circle that I lead on the way at 6:30, so I gotta get back in time for that. And I have a handful of people looking out for me, so if I don't text by a certain time, they'll be alerted and worried. So, gotta roll right on down the road. I hope my paintings are dry enough. If not, they'll dry on the way, it'll be fine. And that's the story of my solo nature art retreat. Thank you for joining. Please like and subscribe. As a small creator, your support really helps. There's a new video every Thursday on topics of art, travel, and exploring the inner world.